Hasn't been said already. Anyway, so yeah, I wanted to share that because it seems. Listen, I was playing a wing game almost all the years I've been playing, and I saw the light just a few short months ago, and it really did change my game quite a bit for the better. There's still times when I go to the wing. I mean, obviously on Wednesday I had you guys going out to the wing a bunch of times, but that was also dependent on noticing that the front end of that team was very inconsistent. So I felt like I could reliably go out there and we would probably still be there.
Last tip, we've also
synced that's all
up
part
the
of it too.
audio to the video feed, so you can call the game by looking on the ice, not the monitor.
Yeah.
So you don't have to look at the monitor and speak into it real time. Look at the ice. Because we've synced up the volume or the audio output and the video output. If you remember last year, if you looked at this, you'd see this and call the game.
So my wife took up
they made a miracle double
several months ago,
and then it was delayed and it would hit. Now it's synced up. So when you say it's a miracle double, well, you want to call the game from
dance
here.
Studios were
if you call it here, you'll be
It was like
delayed.
an internal competition, a chance for the new
because
dancers
we've slowed
in
it down
particular to have fun.
So the audio feed, if it was level set, real-time action was here.
Literally 105 short minute-long dances.
So and if you called the real-time action, the audio lagged.
While we were
so that's
waiting
why you would
for all
look
that
at
to
it
happen,
here,
I had the
because
stream
it would
on,
hit,
and
then it would hit here, and you were
calling.
When I first turned it on,
so
it was synced up.
You were up,
now what we've done is we've delayed the audio, so when you speak into the microphone,
yeah, way to go.
There's a delay to sync up with the real time.
I don't want you to feel bad.
So you
just want to. Oh yeah. Nate is very
play
good.
it by ear a little
I was
bit.
like, wow, that was awesome. I wished I'd have seen how it all
This is going a
happened.
little bit beforehand.
Anyway,
so delay your
get
call.
Have a good time.
Look here, get it.
So if I'm watching this,
just watch this.
Just try to watch.
My intent was not to make you feel bad. Not at all.
All right, try.
Because I saw you make some great shots too.
Yep, we're mic'd.
And you don't get up 6-1 without doing something right.
Since I have to get my shoe on.
Team Spaceballs. Whatever. Good curling.
Team Spaceballs, does that mean you're a bunch of a-holes?
Good curling.
Good curling.
Good curling.
What can be said about Matt Peterson that hasn't already been said on Mike?
I'm sure a lot.
Mike, Mark.
I think yes.
Mr. Schuster. Good curling.
Good curling, man.
Ooh, we're live.
We are live.
Good curling.
Good curling.
Good curling.
All right.
Good curling. Good curling.
Good morning from the Chicago Curling Club for the Auld Syne.
All right. Should we start now?
Right.
You're going down, Peterson.
There you go. Crash.
About to start 11:30.
I'm going down to the other end.
Hey, what do you know? Me too.
But we'll be keeping it updated for all the other sheets playing right now.
So Steve and I were talking in the back room. We're going to talk trash this game.
Let them get a couple of warm-ups.
There's Kerry Dixon. We are mic'd.
Away with the lead rocks and a little.
Very good. Good luck. Good curling, man.
Good curling.
Enjoy.
Kerry, good curling. Go get him.
Oh.
You're short and your mother dresses you funny.
Yeah, I acknowledge
Oh,
that.
wait a minute. That's me.
Ooh.
All righty.
So did we have a...
Let the
no, I
games
think you guys
begin.
get Hammer, right?
I'm sorry?
You guys get Hammer. You got the most Auld Lang Syne merch.
All right. I don't know. I know we had like 2 or 3 or something like that. I have no idea. I'm not paying attention.
Right. I'm just here to curl.
Me too. And
It looks like we are
and
up.
to entertain. To curl, to entertain.
Are you not entertained? All right, looks like I'm up. Right here.
So I think that you should communicate strategy, and I'll do the same. And
Right.
we'll just stand next to each other, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Auld Lang Syne theory, which you want to lob rocks into the
All
house.
right, we are
Okay.
kicking off the first
Good
zone
line.
Rock
play.
lobbing has begun.
It is. We're off to the races. Yeah, girl. Yeah, go.
Throwing first with the Red Rocks, and the Bergman team will be playing yellow.
There certainly have been a lot of full houses this weekend.
Yeah, crazy stuff.
Easy
Keep bringing it.
You
can get a biter. That's terrific. Close is good.
Line,
nice sweeps, guys. Really nice rock. Way to start it off.
All righty.
Right, but it's a very good start.
All right, what are you doing, Crash? Oh,
Going
you're coming
behind.
in.
Bergman is going
if you land right here, you're fine. If you're right here, you're fine.
Just could end up a little short and still be fine, but
good man, you.
Good.
All right,
line's good.
First rack.
I don't even want to come tomorrow.
Oh, all right, right. There's a little bit of that. It's. Come on.
By itself. By itself. By itself.
I'm in third.
By itself.
Hopefully, I got to
win
now.
If it wants to sit and be a guard, that's all right. Okay, no, it's a little slick. All right, good start.
That rock hangs out there a little bit far. It goes pretty deep.
Come down to this. Right here is fine. Come this way.
She's very solid.
Ends up short, it's okay.
I'm in trouble.
Don't know if Peterson is wearing the mic or not. It looks like they might be, so you might be getting some audio from them to hear them call the game from the skiff's point of view.
All right.
Good weight.
So it looks a little heavy. We'll see what happens.
Sweep. Let's go for the tap.
It's going to crash on their own guard.
That needs to curl quite a bit. And it looks like it's going to be hanging outside. They're going to plan C here and see if they can bump
heavy,
this
but
in.
not heavy enough. This is fine.
I the play-by-play from behind the glass, and yet I'm a part of it.
Center guard. That works.
All right, let's try it again.
So
right here.
Guard, but
give you a little bit less broom.
Not having hammer here. Call for another draw in.
Yes, line. Yes, line. Yes, line. Yes. Sweep.
All right.
Sweep. Sweep.
Crash trying to come around.
Let it curl.
A little on the narrow side.
We're on the guards. Just let it curl.
It's a little bit too light.
Just let it curl.
That happens. Just over.
It's okay.
Double centered guard. I like it.
Pretty high up.
All righty.
Not ideal, but
so much for lots of rocks in the house.
Right? Steven.
Still a lot to work with.
Right here.
Peterson's going to see if he can make that draw. See if they can find the line here as they're still feeling out the ice on the first end.
Good line.
So the broom might actually work out in
the past couple days.
Their favor.
Where are we?
He seems a little hot, which means
yeah, don't touch it. No, 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 no.
It's starting to curl.
Go now, curl. Hard, Schuster.
Yeah, sweep. It's dying out there, and the sweepers wanted to go, but it needed
really
to curl
died. No.
a bit, so
good.
They waited for that curl to start.
No, you're good.
Tried to drag it as far as they can.
All righty.
Yeah, tell me if short. It's like I had a 35. That's why I thought it had all the weight in the world.
All righty.
Yep. It must have been a little bit of a drag.
T-weight. So we're calling a wide broom because I don't know how much it's going to hook, and she does tend to be a little bit lighter. We'll see what happens. Come on, Diane. Diane also sometimes throws a little outside the broom.
Bergman is going to try out.
Line's pretty good.
See if there's
She's on the broom now.
A little bit more curl there. He's giving her a lot of broom for this.
Yes.
Throw.
Yes, line. Yes, line. And wait. Now up.
Get it past that top right.
By itself.
It's got enough room, and it just needs to slow down.
Come on,
and
sit down, baby.
A little bit more.
Sit down.
It is sailing.
Very nice.
Peterson's going
Very
to
nice.
sweep it as far as he can. Still in
So
play.
I overslept that a little bit.
Take out, control.
Peterson's switching up strategy a little bit, trying to lessen the number of yellow rocks in there by one. Have his second throw it. Take out.
Sweep!
Who's on the broom? Maybe a touch inside.
Hard!
He's on the guard now.
Hard! Get by, get by!
It's going to crash
Going
on
to
that.
Damn it.
Not the worst. You clear the top guard.
Same weight.
I mean, he's right on line.
Put it right here.
Weight was pretty good. Just maybe a little curlier early on. Should have got off.
This
Maybe it
time
would have
more
curled over and
room, give it
jammed
a
on the
chance to
yellow.
curl.
Yeah.
Time, yeah.
If it sits as a guard, that's okay.
Well,
Line's
that's a
good.
way to screw up an end.
Yes, line. Yes, line.
Peterson
All
called
the way
better
line.
lines.
All the way, line. All the way. All the way. Stay on it. We're going to get a little nick off this red. Yes, yes. Keep it coming. We're going to bring it back out just a touch. Up. Okay, that's up, 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 up. That's fine. All right. That works. All right. Didn't come out as far as
I like board.
to be a guard on that.
Does
shot,
take
right?
off that top red and
Okay,
kind
control.
of leaks out into a very good guard position. Also in the rings. Very good shot from the Bergman team. Here's the first vice rock coming in. They are going to be trying to hit again. Looks like it's control weight.
Outside the broom, which may work to advantage for them. There's somebody running straight.
Yeah, curl it if you
Hanging out
can.
there. Hanging out there. They're trying to carve it, trying to push it with the broom there. It is just not moving. And that will sail outside.
Nice gentle guard.
Leave yellow
Nice
center
gentle
free.
guard.
So Bergman trying to guard as much as he can. Wants to leave a rock at the top there. Now for me,
So, note
when you
to
need
the
to leave
committee,
it kind of
Scott Meyer.
that far out, instead of moving as far as
That
you can
is
to the
not
left, I
back
prefer
in.
to cut
It
across
is
the center.
By itself. It's a little wide. It's got a curl.
He feels he has a strong
By
read on
itself.
the
Up,
Up,
inside.
up, up, up,
Ethernet.
up, 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 up.
Looks like it's kind
Bring
of
it a
heavy.
little. Yes, a little bit. Now up,
Might
up,
be a
up, up,
little bit
up. Let it
closer
die.
than
Let
you
it die.
wanted.
Just
I'm
want it to
sending
be a
a
guard.
message to the committee
Just
on
want it
the
to be a
team
guard.
creation.
Wow. That one just slides so
I might
far.
duck.
All right.
More perfect guard for that top rock, but
Batter
that
up.
back yellow is still available if Peterson wants to try a lighter weight take.
Come down to it.
Oh, he's
Just
talking-
hack or
talking
down
about a
two,
draw
okay?
now. Maybe hack.
It's way outside the broom and looks a bit heavy.
Needs to curl.
If I'm lucky, it will go by.
Needs to curl.
Looks like they
Come
might get
on,
a
keep
little
on
piece.
curling.
I can hear you getting some commentary from the team Bergman as well.
Same exact shot, same weight. We'll bring it right to here.
So that does improve Bergman a little bit. Makes it a little bit easier for him to hide behind all those guards.
Little slow start.
With hammer, Bergman is
By
just
itself,
trying to
it's
correct
wide.
this as much as it can.
Yeah, just wide
By
on,
itself.
wide on that out turn.
Never, never! No! Up! 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 Up!
Want to come down here?
Just let it die.
Emphatically telling his sweepers to pull up.
Stay.
Wants to leave it as
That's why I didn't want
high
you to
and
sweep.
wide as he can.
You gotta watch me. Don't start sweeping. Watch.
So Peterson calling it quits on the left side of the sheet. He's going to switch it up. Try coming in from the right. We did see the back yellow end up there from
That's a little outside the broom on this.
from Diane's throw earlier. We'll see if Peterson can find the right way to curl in and touch the forefoot. But that is heavy and sailing.
All righty.
What's time? That's bull.
Right here. Not far enough out that he can come off of it.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. If it's a guard,
Yeah,
that's okay.
full 8 foot at least cuts him down.
The line's more, the position's more important. Yeah, I mean, if it's, and even if it's a biter, remember it's got to beat that red if it's going to be a biter. So I don't care if it bites or not.
Yeah, which side, ever side to it. So I still think this
as
is
you
like a
heard
75.
Bergman's call there. He wants to leave it a little bit higher. He doesn't want to get
We need it to be
Peterson
just
something
right
to hit
of
and
that
roll
red
in.
rock to be a good guard. If it's going to be in the house, it's got to be at least 3/4 to full in to beat that red rock on the far right. I don't care if it comes in. I'd rather it just be a good guard.
On that one. He said like a 35. Yeah, I mean it's definitely board weight.
Guard weight.
Okay. Still pretty slow considering ice.
Remember, it glides a long way.
Maybe he'll give us an out here at 91. So like
By itself. By itself.
I
By
think
itself.
these
No,
guys
no,
are
no,
pretty
no.
deep 'cause they've got
Let it
little
die.
heavy.
like handles.
Let it die. Just let it die.
Oh, no, it's
Just
got
let it
quite
die.
a bit.
Just let it die. Just let it die.
And that's fine.
Okay.
Let's
That's
go
all
this
right.
side. Yeah, we know it. I just threw it
I
right there.
didn't want it to come too deep. I didn't want it to come in so far that he could come off of it.
And Peterson basically
I
saying what I
didn't want to keep it out.
Trying
It
the
would
same
come
side.
too
But
Throw
it's
the
in the
same
top
thing. He
four.
just knows.
I knew it was a risk.
He just threw it. He should be able to make the adjustment, see if he can get full 8 foot, at least cut him down.
Yeah, I mean, which is okay. But it's very, very weight sensitive. So if we swept it, it would have just kept coming, and he would have been able to come down to it and off. This way he has
Peterson
to draw.
in and out of the hack, very decisive. Doesn't want to think it over too much.
He's a little outside.
It's going to clear that top guard easily, but now we need to see if it can put on the brakes and
Let me take it from this
turn
side
quite a
to
bit.
hold it out.
Hit it.
All right.
It does hit it.
Yep, I'll throw the same
Might
weight, and now
be
you can.
out counting that top
So it
yellow,
needs to
but
touch white.
It'll be close, and it leaves Bergman
right.
with a
Fuck.
very good opportunity.
That's one fuck
to,
bomb, two
get-
fuck bomb, three fuck bomb, five fuck bomb.
If I'm a little heavy, look at coming down to the red one. So same weight. You'll just sweep it in. It's got to touch
So
white.
big opportunity in
If
the first
it's a
end
little
here
bit
for
heavy,
Bergman. He
it
should
can
be
come
able
down and
to,
crash
We're
that
in the
red
first,
rock.
come
You just-
back.
as long as he can get into the 8 foot, then he should be able to score 3, maybe 4, depending on that top yellow there. From the camera, it looks like it's yellow setting 3 right now.
And just too heavy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, anything you can do to help me out on weight calls is great because they're not.
Got a little more.
We're just
Yes,
can't see.
yes, yes,
I hope it is a little bit more.
yes, yes, yes,
Sweeper's
yes.
going
it
hard the
makes
whole
sense.
way.
That's at least
Yes,
the
yes.
third rock down.
All the way.
Need to
Let's
keep-
get it to the
Come
white.
on.
Keep going.
All right,
Keep
three.
going. Keep bringing it. They're trying everybody.
Not gonna
That's
happen.
not going to be enough.
All right, good try.
And it's
Sorry, I
gonna
was a little bit light.
Die out there. It should still be 3 yellow. And a good start for
Had a
Team
good line
Bergman
there,
here.
though.
All right, good end. Sorry about that. Rocks in play, man. All good. Give me something more than coming around 8 fucking rocks. That's 7, I think is the count.
And Bergman.
I'm
comes
going
up
for
a
a
little
personal
short.
record. In the
Well, I
first
do
end.
have
We
a
don't
knack
have
for
the
coming
bleep
up
button
short
here,
at
so
times.
you're getting the raw audio.
I really thought that was going
off
to
the
carry
sheet.
like the first one did.
Ah, all right. Gonna do it in the first end. Ah, curly.
Little outside, let it work.
You gotta love
All
it.
right, and now the first
Let
end
it
is
curl.
over. We'll take a look
Curl it.
around
If you're going to
the
sweep, curl it.
other sheets.
Looks like everybody's having fun and frustrated.
Yes.
Sheet 3 is done with their first end. They're moving on to the second, and that was another good start for Team Bernhard, scoring 4 in the first end against Token. Then sheet 2, this last shot coming in right now. Oh no. red runs into yellow and might have just given up to, depending on where it's sitting there. Yellow does have one more rock here, so Randall does have an opportunity to try and push another one in, but that'd be really tough. There's a lot of rocks out there that he has to deal with. So he's likely going to be scoring 2. And over on sheet 1, these are the skip rocks going in. Smaha's at 1. Behind a couple guards, and we'll see if Dixon can get around those top guards. Come on. Just ticks in. Not the worst case scenario. It was able to tick off the inside and then roll to the outer yellow there. They could poke that out. Smaha could poke that out, but never know what could happen. We'll jump back to sheet 4 with the feature sheet.
So still pointing in. Got a card, yeah.
A couple good
hard.
guard stones from
Hard
Bergman.
for line. Yep, keep going. You're holding it. Keep going. Hard. Hard. Bring as far as you can.
Looking very nice.
Peterson looking real good here. Just needs to bring it as far as they can.
Jessica.
Get under that guard.
Fantastic shot. Great sweeps, you two.
He called it. Very nice shot.
Hack weight.
That was a very nice
Just
shot.
come in and chip it out. If we move our... Diane, if we move our yellow, that's okay.
Looks like Bergman's trying to chip this red rock. He's calling for hack.
Line's good. Yes, yes, yes. Hard, hard.
Oh, that is... He's calling for sweeps very early, so they are going to be on the guard, but now hoping to overcurl and see if they can run that back a bit.
All right.
It's going to
Good try.
just be sent through. And even a better guard now for that red at the top of the 8-foot.
See.
Peterson calling for another draw in.
Okay, sweep. We're by. Line's good. Weight only. Up. Up. Sweep.
Nope. Come on. Sailing.
Got him. Really nice. Great sweeps, you two.
Same exact shot, same weight. I'll give you a little more room. Same shot, same weight. Line's good. Yes. Yes. Hard. Up, 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 up. Right self. Right self.
Nice shot from Peter.
Very nice,
Team
thank
Bergman,
you.
and good sweeps for him to get the rock out of the house.
Same.
I overswept that, so I was a little bit conservative to make sure I didn't crash my guard. Could have sat there and stuck. Lessons learned.
Yeah, and he's like, how about you just go?
Okay. We're by. Sweep. Gotta get by the red. Up. Stay close.
Peterson
Sweeper
calling
curl.
a tight line here.
Up.
Very nice draw weight.
Really nice. Good two.
That was two
Down
really
to
good
it.
shots
Awesome,
there.
man. They're on fire. All right. Second end adjustment. Whew. Keep on making them pick stuff out, right?
Bergman's going to have to throw the pretty much the same exact thing.
By itself, it's wide, got a curl. By itself, don't touch it. Don't touch it. Stay close. Now. Yes. Hard, hard. Hard, hard. Hard, hard. Hard, hard.
Man, that cut away.
Okay.
Cut pretty hard.
Nice
but
try.
it is
Nice try.
Sitting out there. Pretty easy hit for Peterson.
Okay.
He's calling for that immediately.
You want control? Okay.
Wants to get to the inside of the face probably and roll under. But main thing is get rid of that rock. Especially with that red not sitting at the top of the 8-foot anymore. You don't have something in the way for them to do kind of a heavy draw and come down to that
Hard.
red right on the button.
Hard. Up.
Oh, that's either narrow
Ah, good knock.
or... Oh, no. That's about nearly the worst thing that could
Control
Good
weight.
sweeps.
I'm going to hit this right here. Boom, boom,
Job, Pat.
and over. Control weight.
Bergman trying to line up the run back there. Get the
It's
angle on
wide.
that,
Don't touch
and
it.
Probably
No. Up.
depends what weight. That looks hot. A little bit heavier. To get the right angle to actually run in that yellow into the red, you probably lose the shooter.
Ah. All right, it worked.
But
Happy accidents.
skips
Yeah,
right
that's
underneath.
the story.
But Peters can basically
Control.
do the exact same thing.
Right
Run
on
that
the
red into
nose.
the yellow, and his angle is a whole lot better to keep the shooter.
Just control. If you hit the yellow, that's okay.
Yeah, with Peterson with the hammer, clearing a guard, being too tight or even too wide, it's perfectly fine.
Sweep. Hard for line. Up.
Oh no. Man. Not bad.
So before I forget, you're consistently
That red's
pushing
going to
the
be
side of my room.
very hard to get
So
out
just
of
watch
there.
that. We need to guard this. We're still shot.
Nice
So,
try, Pat.
We want it to
Something's
land
going with your rocks, man. I mean, they're just curling.
right around
like-
here.
Yeah,
That
both
was an
those,
overcurl. That was an overcurl.
If
both
I'm,
those
if
shots
I'm
from
heavy,
Schuster.
if it looks
overcurled
like
quite
I'm
a
coming
bit.
in, I'm going to crash something. Try and chip that right
yes.
there. It will crash on that one, but that's okay.
Hey, the way these guys play, they throw no handle. 3 of them throw no handle.
All right, we're trying to put up a guard. We're
Rocks can
still
go
shot.
anywhere. It's like
If I'm heavy,
it's actually very fun.
we want to hit the
liberating.
red
It's like,
rock.
just put the broom here.
Right here.
We're gonna make this shot, and whatever happens, happens.
I'm going to
That's
try
what
not
I'm
to be hit.
thinking. No, I think they'll knock us out. Sit 4, double buried.
I think a little more broom. Yep.
I didn't see the exact call. I wonder if Bergman's just going to
Guard
be
weight.
throwing a guard. Yeah, he just called guard weight. So trying to block up that center line,
It's heavy for a guard.
make it
By
so
itself,
Peterson
by
can't
itself.
just
I don't know why he wants to
By
run a
itself.
take into
right
that
now.
red.
Let
It's
it
a
curl.
very tough shot. Like,
kick their yellow out.
we can't get rid of the yellow without
Let it
losing
curl.
our red stone.
Let it curl and die. Let it curl and die.
That's the aggravating
By
part
itself.
right now. Not unless
Little
we
bit,
run
little
that
bit.
red
Yes,
back.
yes, little bit. Little bit. Keep it coming. Keep it
I'm
coming.
sure that's happening.
Keep it coming. Good job, guys.
Yeah, that does make it a tight
I was
alley.
afraid of it
If
overcurling.
Peterson wants to go for that red rock, I think it kind of hurt him a little
Yep,
bit.
no,
Yeah,
you were
if
right.
we ever get over here,
If he
we might
does
be
too
able
much
to
weight, you're
get
going to
backing
lose.
on that one.
So he's going to
You're
take
gonna
us
lose
away.
that red rack.
That's all right. He'll leave us too.
In the center right now, but
I'm going to
if
give
you
you
can
normal
hit it
up,
at the right
put it
angle, or if
here.
you can get
Yeah.
a little bit lighter to weight, you might not lose it.
Well, yeah, because even with weight, it's gonna take
Normal
off.
up.
That's my prediction. That's going to take off to the left. This will be a really heavy rock,
So Peterson calling for normal up. It's going to be very heavy shot here.
It's running straight.
Oh, wow.
Well, we got a break.
Wow, that was not the double he was looking for, but he got both the yellow at the back right and the back
got the triple.
left. And then he lost his own.
And hung around, just buried us. Yeah, for that weight.
Take a look. I like what you're saying.
This is Bergman's
But here's the
last
thing.
shot. Trying to see what he can block.
He comes through here and he knocks that. He gets 2.
Too patient, yeah.
And this rock is guarded pretty well right now.
Too hot, before you see cold.
Damn.
Thought it was close.
The way that Bergman's talking about that rock.
Yeah,
at
but
the
that
4 foot,
depends
I
on me
don't
actually
think
getting into the
Peterson
house.
can
So that's the
get there
key.
with
If I
the,
don't, then it's
with
we
enough
take
for
double
two.
the yellows.
and curl.
Or we can
that's my
slash the red
concern.
Or we draw
That'd
for
be
one.
very interesting to see.
It's not a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Let's play it safe.
He's hitting. Well, if he noses, that's a double. That's maybe easier than the draw since we don't know what the fuck it does on this
All
side.
we have to do is
That's,
make
I think,
that
number
red
8
go
or
away.
9 if you're counting
And then he
it
can't
home.
get more than 1.
I mean, the draw has to be half
Greg?
4 foot right now.
Most likely you're going to have to take the rock to hold it straight. So
70 to T. Okay, yeah, we did throw 2 really nice ones in. So 75, maybe. I've been throwing a little.
Yes.
So I think they're just trying to get rid of the red rock
yes,
right now.
up.
Force a 1 from
Nope, it's
Peterson.
not going to stick around.
It is staying outside, so it is going to take that out of
Sweep it out. Sweep it
roll
out.
out itself.
Can't sweep.
Only
Yeah,
one sweeper behind
technically
the line.
back end behind T, but only one is true.
Always remind him to sweep it out. He
Is it
forgets.
worthwhile? The other side, if we draw through here, it might be
Never
use that
forget.
as backing.
Yep. Pearson looking at that.
I know, but
alley
I was
to
also
try
worried that it was
like a
gonna
heavy
curl.
draw.
So,
I would say right about here.
but don't
draw
forget,
right
I throw
through.
lazy handles, so mine do tend to curl
It is
more
moving
Just
quickly.
on
with
the edge
weight.
of the
So
4
we'll
foot.
see if
Edge
he
of
can
4.
make that alley.
Edge of 4. Yep. Draw through the port. No, back
All right.
back
We'll
down
see if
to
he'll
it.
do me the favor of giving me back the point I let go the last end.
Can't get the blank. Just draw down. Maybe use him as backing. Is my thinking. Yeah.
Yep, I agree. That's always the goal.
Sweet
He's on
for
the
line.
He might even put another one in.
The draw over curls and does bump in yellow for a score of 2. And that will be 5-0 for Bergman. And we'll check around the rank, see what else is going on. Start with sheet 3. There's a lot of rocks in the house. Hard to tell. I think it's 3 yellow right now, maybe 2 yellow. And this is the first skip rock for red. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong sheet out there. Yellow with a nice draw. And that should be 3. Bit of a comeback there after Bernhard scores 4 in the first. Looks like Tate will score 3 in the second. So now we'll go to sheet 2 that I was looking at. It's the first skip rock for Tuskowski. And he just has to throw a hit here into a pocket of yellows. See what it can move around. Some fireworks out there. And applause from the peanut gallery out here. But yeah, yellow goes from 4 to scoring 1 with two skip rocks left. Cross losing his broom. But it looks like he's just probably going to try and play a hit and roll. That makes the most sense. While he's making up his mind about that, we'll check in on sheet 1. They're on their skip rocks for coming back here. Red in a very good position. And with hammer. Smaha able to remove one of the rocks there, but Dixon still in a good position. Talking about where to put this first shot of his. And we'll go back to sheet 2 real quick for Randall's last rock. Not the hammer, but trying to put the pressure on. Trying to hold that line. Gets it, but might roll a little too far. Stays in for 2, and Tuskowski just has to hit and stick. No chance for a double. I think the lead rocks are done on 4, so we'll migrate back to their featured sheet. Very nice draw. I think that's 4 rocks thrown and 4 rocks in the house. All right, Peterson calling for the takeout here. We'll add their mics back in.
Hard. Up.
Just ticking the guard
Works.
there. Does get rid of one of the yellows.
Good shot.
Take this out. Regular take weight. By itself. Yes. Up. Yes. Yes, again, hard. Up, up. Very nice. Very nice.
Nice shot there.
All right.
And jams a bit, but it does remove that back red.
Well, you're welcome.
It's always a fun,
shot
What do you mean? You got one of ours
on its
out.
own
Your
call,
shot now.
right into a
Shot
sweep
before.
as hard as you
Shot two
can
before.
call.
Come on.
Yellow is sitting in a pretty
Control.
good position. He might be able to get the double on this.
Jeez, you try and do something nice for your opposing, Skip.
You're all hard. Why don't you knock one of mine in like I did you?
Looks like a heavy take here.
Really good.
Oh no! Does lose the back red there, but cleans it up at top. Keeping it
We
very
can't catch a
clean
break.
right now.
If it comes over
He's
here, that's all right. If
talking
it bumps
trash
this
and
up a
it's
little,
all
that's
fine.
okay.
Got to make some
Guard
shots.
weight.
Me, normal, primarily.
Well, the way the end is shaping up
It's
right
out
now,
here. Got to curl.
Peterson might not be able to make more than 2 points here.
Let it curl. Yes, yes. Up, up, up.
But still got a lot
By
of work
itself.
to do.
Again, hard, 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 hard. Yes. Okay, that helps. That helps.
Control, one a little outside, like hit and roll right here.
Yeah, actually, if he gets the take right on the
Control.
nose here, could clear both those yellows, maybe just slightly off center nose to the right side.
Sweep! Hard! Yep, keep going.
Calling a sweep immediately.
Keep holding
We
it.
saw Pat's rocks curl a little bit too much in the last
Quite
end,
get enough.
and it looks like it'll be a little too much curl this time too.
Good shot.
Just get the one. Not bad. 2 red rocks
Take
in the
this
house.
out.
Good job. Good sweeps, you two.
Control weight.
I can't see.
Yes, yes, yes. Hard, 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 all the way, hard, 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 hard. Perfect.
Wow.
Well done.
And a double there from Gary. Very nice shot. There's just a sea of yellow.
Right on the nose. Control.
Peterson going for his own double now.
And for anybody who's watching this and listening, that wasn't my planned shot. I was just trying to chip the outside one out and stick around with the yellow, kind of where it is now. It was a bonus that I got both of them.
Curl if you can.
Bergman giving
Curl.
us the insight into his shot
Girl.
process there.
Curl.
Got a little bit lucky.
Good.
Maybe not plan A, but that's why we have plans B and C.
Hell of a shot. Wasn't what I called. It was the bonus I was hoping for. No. You were. I just figured it was going to need it.
Able to
That
get
was
one
the
of those
plan.
yellows out, open it up a
I
little
think
bit
so.
more.
Yeah, just a nose
But
hit.
too much space in the top
What?
for Bergman to just
Yeah, because if we're slightly
Take
over,
this
it's
out.
going to jam. We don't want to jam.
either set 3 or lose the shooter even is fine to set 2. You're trying to force a 1 here from Peterson.
Just going for a nose hit on the red. Greg, take the stone. You're probably going to have to hold it. It's going to want to curl more than we want it to. Control weight. Yes, yes, yes.
Bergman calling his sweep
Up.
out of the hand, so
Up. Up! Let it curl!
Then call him off.
Yes!
Right back on. Oh.
Sweep it out!
Man. Nearly jammed that red, but...
You are always sweeping. Don't ever forget to sweep. You're scaring the shit out of me.
Uh-oh.
I know you like to watch the rocks. I know, but that was the one that worried me. Always sweep the other rock. I want you to ingrain that in your brain. Tattoo it to your brain.
Peterson just trying to get the draw weight down. If he can get behind the yellow, he has a shot at 2. But that looks...
You got it? Okay.
Ooh, it looks like it's pretty good.
Now I have to come this way. I want to chip it out. What? Control. Yeah. 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 The only other option would be to follow with the eye toward just bumping.
Good shot
this
from Peterson.
up
He needed to put something in there. Needed to be scoring for any shot at getting 2 here. And while that yellow rock is at top, I think Steve's best option here is just to do either a heavy draw or try and just get rid of that red rock. I mean, he is going for the draw, but I don't like it coming from this side. I would have come from the other side, because if you come from the right, you have that red rock to come down onto. If you hang out wide here or you don't get deep enough, Peterson could have an easy hit and stick for 2, where you were putting a lot of pressure on before.
Let it curl, let it curl. Bump up the yellow. Let it curl. It's got to curl.
Call him off and on. Trying to get the curl.
Did we get it? We got it. We got it. We got it.
It did end up in a good enough position where
of course,
Peterson can't just hit and stick, and if he noses it, that yellow will jam on the back red.
So if he hits it in a way that won't,
if he crosses the face a little bit, just hits left of center, he can remove that rock and sit for 2. So I think that's what he's going for.
Our kingdom. It's not, we're kind of okay here. He's got to hit this thing perfectly to get 2.
Oh, he's throwing a spinner.
That's looking pretty good. Oh, he's trying to curl in behind it. Hold on.
Gets the angle, pushes it out. Wow, what a good shot there. Able to sit 2.
Trick shot by Peterson, and he gets the 2.
And while Bergman did put him in a little bit of a tough position,
Nice shot, Matt.
I think he could have done it a little bit harder of a position if he had just drawn in from the other side. And at the end of the third end, it is 5-2 for Bergman.
Ah, the trash talk has begun again.
We will look around at the other houses. I think Sheet 3 is just finishing up their third end. Don't know who scored there. We'll check back in when they hang the score. Sheet 2. on their skip rocks. Right now, Cross scoring 2. And he is about to throw his third here. Looks like he's trying to throw it into the house, but be a little bit higher. Try to protect those 2 rocks at the back, but outscore that red that's barely touching the 8-foot. Sweepers letting it grind down as much as they can, but it is going all the way back and just will stack back there. Looks like he's gonna throw take weight at this, remove a couple yellow rocks, and if he hits the nose, he'll stick around right on the button. We'll check in on sheet 1 real quick. Right now, Smaha setting 1. This is Vice's second rock. Trying to hit and roll, it looks like. Does get the hit, but it does not roll under. So Smaha still setting 1 with their second Vice stone. Tuskowski over on sheet 2 against Cross. It looks like it's over curling a bit, but can't see with Dan standing in the way. The shooter does roll out pretty far, but that will be an interesting last 2 rocks. Randall will have to put another one in. Otherwise, there might be a fun double for Tuskowski to try and get rid of both those yellows and take 3. We'll check back in when they figure that shot out. Back to the feature sheet. Bergman with a good guard and a rock about maybe an inch or 2 under that guard. Still hanging out there quite a bit, so Peterson's going for the take. Looks like a lighter weight take. It's like control down. Nails it. Doesn't get the roll under, but right on the center line is not bad. Forces Bergman to go for the take as well.
Yes, yes, yes! All the way! All the way hard! All the way hard! Hard, hard, you're holding it! Hard, hard! Hard, hard! Now up! Now up! Up! Up!
Oh,
okay.
Very nice shot. Does nose it, so it will stay right there. And give Peterson the opportunity to hit and roll under again. One of them will make it.
I tend to be a little too conservative. I want to make sure I get those things. They don't break away from me. So I miss those little rolls that I'd like to get. This may be a gift.
It's hanging out there. Even if it rolls away from the center line, that's not bad, but losing it completely is not ideal. So now...
T-weight! If you bump in the guard, that's okay.
Trying to draw around.
Make sure it's here, yes! Gotta be in the house.
He's not gonna hog.
I don't want to hog it. I want to get in the house if possible. That's why I came out here, hoping I might be able to help.
And a little bit light for that draw. It's tough going from take to draw. Always tough to recalibrate. On sheet 2, there was a flash on the last skip rock. They haven't hung the score yet, but or no, that was 2 yellow, so cross ended up taking 2. And on sheet 4, Peterson helping out Steve as much as he can, bumping in that guard.
T-weight. Line's good. How's the weight? Let it curl. We're on the red rock. By itself.
Bergman
by itself, by itself, by itself. By itself. It's not T.
But
it's through.
Man, that moved
maybe
a
it'll
lot.
stick around. Maybe. But not with Matt sweeping. Oh, I got it.
Almost gets all out. Now that Peterson is going to be calling for this run back, we'll see if they can hit it when they're purposefully trying to do it. All by itself call, and it looks like it'll be close. Gets it, but will it stay in? Very nice shot.
Control weight.
Very nice shot.
Taking
there.
it out.
Stays in, kind of under those high guards.
Control weight.
Steve calling for a takeout all the way outside there. Trying to get that alley, but with those high guards, that kind of eye candy
by
can
itself.
Distract you when you're
by
delivering
itself.
The oh, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Hard. 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 Hard, 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 hard!
Makes it through the alley.
He was a little
but
light. That was
over
the problem.
curls. Oh my god.
Good try. Good try on the sweeps too.
So Peterson trying to put another rock in there. If he's scoring 2, maybe he can get Bergman to only take 1 or
I would have liked to have him
get
throw
a steal
regular
out
take,
of this.
but he tends to throw wide, so I was afraid it wouldn't.
Has to move a little bit more. Not bad.
Double.
It's going to go for the double here. Let's see.
What?
Can't tell from the camera angle right now.
I'm thinking about the weight. If I throw control weight, which is enough,
Don't know
I think
if
that'll
the
be
double
fine.
angle's there.
So let's see what we need. I want to see where we need to hit. So we need to hit right about there.
Yeah, you have to get really skinny on the side of it, I think. Because if you hit it too much on the top, you might lose the shooter and go over the red.
So I'd say get it first, worry about the double second.
Yeah, while the double is possible.
We're going to try and double them out, but we want to get it first, worry about the double second.
First. Getting rid of the
So
shooter.
to get the double, we need to hit it right about there.
Second red is the best option here.
Let it curl. Yes, yes!
Skipper's going hard. And calling him off. See if it'll move enough. But, wow. Just does get the back red. Pushes it off. Not the one they were going for.
One down, one to go.
But,
if you can't get one, get the other.
will remove one
I
of the
should have
scored
put more
reds.
spin on it.
Put the pressure
It's
on
okay.
Matt to
It's
put a
okay.
guard in.
Unless he gets the perfect guard, we still have a chance for two. And we
This
also
is one of
know about
those
how much to
interesting
expect from
options.
Curl,
Is it
so
better
we can
just
adjust.
to throw the guard here, or is it better to... Yeah, I think if you need to steal one, you need to keep stealing. So try to throw the guard here. Your other option is to throw another guard in and on the 4 foot, maybe the top four, underneath that left red. At least in my opinion. Looks a little heavy.
All right, it's a nose hit. Nose hit for two. Same broom you gave me before, I will put a little more spin on it.
So you might have heard Bergman's call there. If
We
he
need to
does
hit
get
that
the
guard
hit
on
here,
the nose.
if he hits it right on the nose, that back yellow is touching, so they would be scoring two. So he's going for the take here and get the double.
Wait, up!
We just saw his last rock over curl, but we'll see what this one is doing.
Oh, man. Sweep it out! Sweep it out! Good try.
Oh, man. Loses the shooter, stays a little bit too wide, and that is a steal of two for Peterson. A little bit of a comeback. It is now 5-4 Bergman. He's going to keep the hammer. See if he can improve next end. And we'll swing around to the other sheets, see what's going on. A lot of rocks in the house, a lot of red in the house. That's all out counting the yellow here. And this is the, looks like the skip rock, but that looks like 4 red. And not even a question about it, they're kicking them in. So it looks like Bernhard is scoring 4 there.
He sounds like he doesn't know what he's talking about. We don't need none of that. What we need is larger and larger checks.
We're going to check in on sheet 2 right now.
I know a printer who prints real big. This is Steve Carlson, director right there.
Cross in a very good position here. 3 yellows basically touching the button. At least full 4 foot. And there the They are on the, looks like Vice Stones. Maybe the last Vice Stone here. But Tuskowski trying to get into that 4-foot that is well guarded. Tough to see from the angle if it's making around, but if it stays out there, gets around, will it make it past the red? Oh, it runs into his own red and just skates out on top of that yellow. It doesn't even jam there. So Randall probably in a position to put another guard up, just be in the way, protect those 3. We'll jump over to sheet 1 real quick. Clean house this time. Not a lot of rocks in the house. They're on their Vice Stones as well. Dixon bumping in that red rock to sit as the shot rock. That back yellow does look like it's touching, so if Smaha can figure out a way to remove all the reds, he's got one already in. Just calling for a draw right there. But nothing else is going on, so we'll jump back to the featured sheet. Bergman already has a rock in at the top of the 8.
Keep it coming if you can.
Red has a tight guard on the corner, not bad.
Yeah, don't ever pull back. So just let go.
Yeah, Bergman should have hammered that. There's a little bit of a funky release there and nearly makes it to the wall.
Take a picture of it. Well, you can consult with Greg later. Apparently the trick is to pull back as you're releasing. For those of you who can't see that yellow guard rock of ours is nestled right perfectly in the corner over the hog line, right next to the board.
That is a very impressive shot that's still in play.
Very unlikely.
Peterson just going for a nice takeout. Good roll to the outside. Would be better if he had hammer, but having a rock in the house on the outside is a bit tougher to hit.
Hold up.
Steve changing his mind. Was calling for the hit initially and now changing it up to a draw. Just trying to get something in the house.
Line's good. Make sure it's here. Got to be in the house.
Might hear him yelling, got to be in the house.
Yes, line, yes! Yes, line! Hard! Hard! Hard!
He's calling for line,
hard,
calling
hard
for sweep.
Oh, up,
Might not make it.
Ah.
Does tap in the red.
You made me think that was a lot heavier than it was.
Now Peterson just putting another rock in. Going for the same draw that Bergman was going for, I believe. Will it stop? Looks very good. Just would have needed a little bit more curl.
Take it out, roll over.
Pretty good shot, but you just wish it was completely under the 2 guards at top.
By itself. Yes. Up. By itself. Up. Up.
Keep saying by itself, but then he calls him to sweep and then says by itself again. Good hit, good roll. inside of that red on the right, but doesn't quite get close enough to make it a tough takeout for Peterson, so he's going to call for the hit immediately, see if he can roll, separate those reds. Don't want to give him an easy double. But depending on how far it rolls, can put the pressure on again. Sitting 2 or 3 for Peterson if he can clean this one up. Looks like it's over curling. Get a piece. Does get a piece and gets rid of the yellow rock. Would have liked to get a little bit more of it so you would stick around, but getting rid of the scoring yellows is also good.
It's a little wide, let it work. By itself. By itself. This one's through.
Looks a little hot. Yeah, Steve just called it. This one's through. I was a little bit confused at what the call was there, where his broom was and how hot it was coming out. I thought
that was hack
a
weight.
take call.
Just so you know.
Now here goes Pat's second shot, just a draw in. That also looks a little bit hot, but tough to tell from back here behind the glass. Sweepers are going on it, jumping off. Ooh, it is slowing down and cutting pretty well.
All right, nice.
Very nice.
Take it out,
there.
roll over.
That's a perfect shot because you only halfway into the 8.
Yes.
So if he does hit and stick right there, you're still out counting him on the right side.
It's wide, let it curl. Yes. Curl it. Curl it. That'll help. It would help if it stayed on.
Good takeout there from Gary. Did get the hit and roll right underneath, but Matt is looking at the connection there. He sees yellow into red into yellow. Get rid of that, jam, and sit 2 again. It's also a good position to be in because those reds will be kind of far out there. Doesn't give Steve a easy hit and stick. Steve will have to find the draw weight. A lot of weight. Just needs to make contact, I think. And that does kick out the yellow. Very good. So Steve can go for the hit on the right side. Yep, that's what he's calling. He's calling for the roll into the left. I would think to make it
Got to take and try and roll behind those rocks.
That's a long way to roll to try and get behind the guards. But we'll see if he can make it. Good slide there.
By itself. By itself. By itself. By itself. By itself. By itself.
They keep sweeping, but he keeps yelling by itself.
Sorry, guys.
And it's too skinny. We'll lose
My
the
fault.
shooter and does get the red out.
That's out.
just barely, but it's always that last rotation that it might try to come back to the center. So Peterson doesn't want to give him an easy hit and stick, although he did just watch him get a little bit too thin there, so he just wants to put one in the rings. If he can get under the guards, probably a good idea, but even putting one right on the top, full 8-foot, or full 12-foot, not giving him an easy draw or hit for one would be probably ideal.
Well, that's my lazy handle. So he hit the broom.
Thank you, love. Pretty good draw there. Get there.
Touch white.
So Steve just going for the
touch
draw
white.
Here. You can hear him saying just touch white. Just wants to get the 8-foot. He could throw a take, but if you nose it, one of the reds is still out counting you, so you might as well go for the draw and try and take one.
By itself.
It's probably a lot more room for error going for the hit. So
by itself.
Going for the draw instead, and something he's more comfortable with.
By itself. Come on, sit down, baby, sit down. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down.
The way he's talking to it, you think he's a little bit worried about it being hot.
Sit down. Sit down.
Schuster going hard. See if he can sweep it out the back.
Goodness for that.
But it is biting the 8-foot, and that will be one for yellow. Builds his lead back to 2. So Peterson will have hammer in the 5th end, or in the 6th end. And we'll check in on, we'll start with sheet 3, where that was 4 in the 4th end. Apparently Bernhard can either score 0 or 4 right now. So this is the last skip rock for Bernhard. It's hanging out there. Does it? Oh, I mean, not bad. Did remove a red rock. Did get rid of a yellow. Tate's looking at a very cool shot right now. If he can get to the right side where he's pointing his broom. Looks like an angle raise. I think he could, if he also hits nose or slightly off nose, there's a chance he could run the yellow back and basically double. But it does look like he's going for the angle raise first, and just off center would be a good backup. So it does look like that left yellow is touching the 4-foot, so that should be the second shot. This rock is away. See if it hangs out far enough. Come on. Oh, overcurls just a bit. Oh, and might have improved red 2. It was very close. They cleared it pretty quick, so I think they went for a fun shot. It looks like red did take 2 there. And they are shaken. So we'll check in on sheet 2 where Cross is running away with it. He must have, he had like 3 or 4 in the 4-foot on the last time we checked in, and it doesn't look like Tuskowski was able to clear any of those out. So he did end up taking 4 in the 4th. Right now they're in the 5th. Tuskowski threatening with 1 in the 4-foot, but Randall's trying to remove that right now. Then sheet 1, Dixon did end up taking 3. Although that rock will sail out. And they are sitting 1 right now. Smaha looking to take this out and sit for 2. They still got vices and skipstones to go, so plenty to change in the 5th end here. But we'll go back to sheet 4. Bergman and Peterson having a very competitive match. Bit of a discussion over the rock at the top there. I don't know if it wasn't paying attention. Don't know if it hit something in play and was on the hog line, or somebody kind of bumped into it as they were walking past and they were putting it back.
He's just 1-8 away from making this a game.
Up!
Play it out.
Don't want it to overcurl. Just let it sit.
All right.
Okay. That'll work. Not well, but it'll work.
Well, a good force of 1 in the last end means Peterson
You're a
has
little-
hammer here
you're a
and with
little
1 on the
light.
wing.
Try and
Already in a
just give a
kind
little
of good
more than you
position if
typically
he can
need
keep
moving
it playing
forward,
out
but see how that- where that
to
takes
take
us.
2 and
I
tie it
don't
up,
mind
but
if any of your rocks ever
we'll
come to the house.
we'll see if they
But
can pull
long
it off.
yards are terrible for us.
It's all easier when you don't have to actually throw it. So looks like a control weight. Bit of a heavy take. It is going to run into the guards up top. Is going to clear that a little bit, which is also good for Peterson. Keep it clear. Keep the decisions a little bit easier.
Just a little more. Line's good. By itself. By itself. Let it curl. By itself.
Bergman throws me off a little bit because where he put his broom, I thought they were going for a take on the outside, but this will be kind of a heavy draw, end up in the back
Batter up, my
4.
friend.
Not
Here's
bad,
my guard, by
but
the way.
it does leave a
I know you do.
possible double.
I know you do.
Get Peterson likes a good double. Who doesn't? Sweeper's going hard, trying to hold that line. Get it right at the nose. Oh, a little bit over curled, so the back yellow does jam.
Take it out. Sit right here.
Steve wants to get rid of that red and sit right on top of it. Hitting at the nose
By itself.
should be
Gotta
fine,
curl.
but if he does get some
Yes.
over curl,
Up.
he's in danger of taking his own,
Yes.
own out
Hard.
of the back.
Hard.
Kind of a repeat
Hard,
of
hard.
what Peterson
Hard,
just
hard.
did.
Hard, hard.
He's calling
Sweep
for
it
a
over
hard
little.
sweep, but
Never mind.
very nice.
Very nice.
Worked out very well for him. But does leave the double there again. Peterson going for it second time. We'll see if they can nail it. doesn't quite curl enough, but does clear out that top yellow, puts a second red into the rings, and Steve has to take a good look at this and see if he wants to start removing it, because
longer guard.
He's calling for the guard here, and if it doesn't cover up that yellow in the back perfectly, could spell for a big end for Peterson.
It's wide. It's got to curl a lot. Yes, bring it. Yes, bring it. Hard. Hard. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Now up, 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 up. Sit down. Stop.
Man, that's over-curling quite a bit. And just about what you couldn't have happened there. Leaves that yellow wide open. It's possible for a roll under there, depending on how much movement, but Peterson just needs to get rid of this and keep the shooter to be sitting 3. This is the second vice stone too, so not a lot of rocks left to work with for the rest of the end for Bergman.
Ah!
Go!
Excuse me!
Oh! What a shot there. Peterson giving some hugs for his sweepers, just holding that line.
Down to it.
Perfect shot there. Good roll.
Down to it. It's fine. It's fine.
But it
Down
does
to
leave.
If it's light enough to sit right here, even better. But watch for the line down to it. I don't want to miss it. Edge of the ring. It's going to curl. It's going to go a lot.
There is space for Steve
even
to
a little more.
draw behind there and sit top
right on that
on
red
the button
line.
even. With 2 guards up top, it would leave Peterson with a trickier run back or a draw of his own to try and to score more than one.
Ideally, I want to be
or score as
right
many
here,
as he can here.
But if
obviously,
we're right on
sitting 3
that
right
shot
now,
rock,
you really want
nose on it, that's fine
to
too.
get rid of any yellow stone that ends it.
Most important thing is
ends
get
up in the
around and then
rings.
behind those yellows.
This is the first draw coming from this angle. There's been a lot of hits this on this end, and
yes, line.
draws
Yes,
were
line.
coming from the other direction.
Yes,
so
line.
This will be the first time coming
Yes,
from this
line.
side.
Lost its handle.
You
Keep
never
it coming.
know.
Keep it coming. I don't
And
know what that
Steve
is.
saying it lost its handle. That's unfortunate.
Up.
Because
That picked on whatever that was.
Settle down against
What?
the wall and eventually hit it. And now
What the hell is this?
I wouldn't,
No.
Pat
It's a piece
gives
of glue
his
from
suggestion at the top left, but you just saw Steve try and throw on the right side, make him change
Nice. Picked on
what
a
he's
piece of
doing for
someone's
the last
glue.
shot, and come in from the right. Just
It was
you can
stuck
be
on
touching
somebody's
12
broom.
probably ideally, but just something in that draw path to make Steve have to change to a different shot on his last rock, make him overthink it a little bit. And if you can touch the house with this rock, drawing against 4 is definitely not a good feeling. So Peterson will follow that line. Just needs to leave it high enough to block the draw path. Make sure that Steve can't get a draw underneath those rocks coming from that side. Very nice. Good speed. Touch it. Touch the ring. Very nice shot. Does block up the draw path. It is still there. You can get behind it.
only if we don't leave exposed and
But
he gets a 5 in.
it's a lot of pressure to put on Steve to
I think
draw
this is
against 4
probably our
here,
best
and you
bet.
know Peterson still has 1 rock, so you have to get it buried.
Out here.
Otherwise,
Out here on the edge.
he's just going
It
to
curls a lot.
peel out whatever you put in there.
If we don't make it to the 4-foot end hidden, we're out of luck.
But that doesn't mean sweep early. It's got to break and start curling first. Otherwise, you'll hold it out, and it'll be a sitting duck. Yes, 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 yes.
He's calling for a sweep out of his hand, so it's not going to move enough.
Now up.
If they're sweeping the whole way, they're going to sweep some curl out of it.
Up, you got room.
I don't think they're sweeping for the line at that point. But it will
Good sweeps, guys.
sit down there right on the button.
Needed.
That's about as
It
good
was so
as he could have done it. Very high pressure
Good
shot.
call.
Very good draw from Bergman. And we'll see.
That's
They're
an-
kind of.
That's an ambitious shot too.
You can hear Steve's mic saying this is an ambitious shot.
Hey,
and
risk
it is.
reward. It
I
makes
like
perfect
it,
sense.
but those reds out on the left side there are kind of lined up where if you hit it right, you could be running in that red just above the up and up down and get the right angle to knock that yellow out to score 3.
That's where he needs to
Because
be.
you're definitely losing the shooter. You're probably losing that top left red
okay.
that you're running into first. But he is too far.
We got out of a big pickle.
He was setting up for a big end there, but a very nice draw from Bergman.
Oh my
Takes
goodness.
one.
That was a disaster waiting to happen.
And
We didn't deserve that break, but thank goodness we got it.
there weren't a lot of options for Peterman there. I don't,
Welcome.
even at a hack weight, I don't know if it would have moved enough, but it was a fun shot for sure.
That's okay.
It's one of those
Here,
ones you want to have
here.
back just to see, like, take it out to the hog line and chuck it from there and see if it would actually happen
Top
if
to
you did
T-wave.
connect it the way you thought it was going to go. All right, we'll take a peek over at some of the other sheets. Looks like 2 just shook. I believe Cross took it. So sheet 1 is the only other sheet on the ice. And they're discussing, looks like 3 red right now. But they look like they're going to measure for this third. Looked like Dixon was scoring a couple. They're seeing who's who, and the Vices agree at least, so we'll see what they hang up. It is only 2 for Dixon, but that is still a good lead. 2-6, so the tightest game right now is sheet 4, our featured sheet, the Peterson-Bergman game. And now that 2 other sheets have finished, I can imagine it's getting a little bit lonely out there, a little bit colder. When you don't have 32 people on the ice, it can affect the ice a little bit. Without everybody's body heat, keeping the temperature a little bit higher. At least that's my excuse whenever I miss a shot. When are we going to get a camera on that one? All right. It is a tough mental game to come back from when you're almost scoring 4 and then it's just taken away from you and the other team ends up scoring 1. That was the 6th end. They haven't hung it up yet, but it is 7-4 for Bergman. So Peterson has to get right back in the mentality of Trying to put some rocks in the house on the wings. This looks a little bit heavy. Bergman's pre-sweeping the air and will touch the ice eventually in order to try to get this out, but that is a biter, or full 12.
I've never gotten into the draft because I don't follow other places. Like I watch Illinois games too. So I see a lot of the Big Ten games. But I don't.
So Bergman just trying to put another one, I think, tight to the house. I don't think he was looking for it to go in, but we'll see where it ends up. He's up a couple with only 2 ends to play, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to put some rocks in the house, shrink the scoring zone, and maybe try to keep the ends a little bit clearer, keep it so that Peterson can't score more than 1 or 2 in this end. And if Peterson does score, you have the hammer coming back up 1 or 2. But with that rock ticking off the guard and rolling in, it does give Peterson something to hit off of and try to roll it under. Sweeper's going hard on it, trying to hold the line, trying to make sure it doesn't get too thin, and they come off of it, and it doesn't move enough to roll under. So it is up there, but same 2 red. Makes Peterson have to go for it, I think. And he is setting his broom up for it, so going for the take here. Not the rock they were going for, but that did work out, so all you can ask for sometimes. Peterson ignoring that back yellow for now and just wants to put another one in the house. Looks a little hot. But it is curling quite a bit, so wow, that moved a lot. Moved a lot and did end up on the button, so very nice shot there. Ice might be slowing down with only 2 teams out there now. A little frosty. Broke down probably the top pebble, and you have the base layer underneath. Somebody threw the wrong rock there, it looks like, because that was a red. Happens to the best of us, but it at least it was out of play, so you don't have to mess with it too much. That rock did skinny the top red, push it into a better position almost, so that's actually pretty good for Peterson. Didn't quite see the call there. If it is a heavier draw and like a little bit of a bump back on that red, but I think anything up top there is not a bad option. Although when you have the hammer, probably want to leave the front a little bit more open, try and fit another rock under the yellow on the left, just left of the center line. That looks too light, unfortunately. Pat not happy with that one, understandably. Gary going for a hit here. Hard sweeping on the one direction, and they pull off. Needs to curl quite a bit more. Let's see if it moves enough in that last 20 feet. And it does, but it does jam. So this is a pretty good situation for Peterson now. Just needs to do a hit and roll to sit 3. And again, putting a lot of pressure on Bergman to make some good skip shots.
So that's how that's done.
Get a roll. Very nice roll. It's not completely under.
Sorry, you
and
threw
those
the
are some
shot. I
high
screwed up
guards,
the
so you
call.
can probably get like a hack weight, maybe back 8 weight, run into that top red. But
No.
We'll
The
see.
second shot, you made it. I just misswept. So what I'd love to see is a slightly right, basically a nose hit, but slightly right to
he is
double
calling
mount.
for it.
Yeah.
So with those guards up there, you can
right.
get around them.
I think we need a little more broom. Yeah, because it will come.
Just depends what weight he's throwing. Did not hear what weight he was thinking here. I think like a back line maybe would be good enough.
And so he'll be more effective from that side. All right. We're trying to hit this thing just a slight hair right of center. The shot rock, that is. Up!
Call him off. Doesn't look like it's curling enough yet. Might be a little bit too hot.
Sweep it out! Sweep it out!
It's going to... Oh, no. Oh, no! He went... all right, it did get out, so he did achieve his goal there.
You have one job. Tell him to sweep the other team's rock out.
Steve dropping the you have one job. Gary accidentally starting to sweep the yellow rock instead of the red rock there. Almost didn't get it out. All right, Peterson just has to put a rock back in there. Needs a scoring rock.
I didn't tell you.
He's down 3, so if he can somehow get 3 here and tie back up for the 8th end.
No, you're going to sweep him through.
Oh, it looks like it's going too far.
All the way. All the way. Get him go. All the way.
Oh,
Go.
man.
Get him
Come
out.
on.
Get him out. Get him out. Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
Tick. He does tick, and it
to
will
that rock.
stay in. So that is 3 rocks in, and he needs to score all 3 of those to tie it up. So, Steve, he has broom like he's just trying to come down to that back red,
This yellow
just
has
outside
got
the
to be
4 foot.
on the nose of that red rock in the back.
Yeah,
If it's anywhere else, he gets a 4.
He's going to try and throw it, freeze as well as he
To the
can to that
red
back
that's in
red
the
to make it
center.
impossible
Gotta
for
be right
Peterson
on
to
top
get
of
it out.
to keep him
And
from getting rid of it.
Peterson's whole goal here
Cut him
is,
down.
if it does come down to it, try and
I don't
separate
care
those
if he gets
rocks as
one.
much as you
He
can.
gets 4.
Leave it some room for him to try and take it out. But as we just saw last end, Bergman has a very nice draw weight.
By itself. By itself.
Calling it by itself.
Yes, yes, yes.
He just knows it's perfect.
Hard, hard.
Now calling the
Up,
sweepers
up.
on.
Let it curl, let it curl.
And it's not
Gotta curl
curling
down to
enough
that
right
rack.
now, but once it slows down, it will cut across.
Yes. All the way to it. All the way to it.
Only one sweeper past the tee line. Very nice shot. There is some room there that Peterson just, he has to get to it.
Big trouble. We're going from being
It'll be
commanding position to being
from
chasing.
where he's putting the broom down. It looks like a higher weight takeout, maybe a control like a little bit up from there. He has to cross the face, but that yellow has to get the heck out of there.
Yep, that's what it's like to be inside Steve Bergman's head right now for everybody who's watching this stream. We're mic'd.
Looks like the broom moved a little bit further out, so probably just a control weight. Looks like it. Needs to move quite a bit.
Get ready to sweep him out. All right, I will.
There's a lot. If it. Oh man, it's not moving. Oh no. No.
You know
How?
what? Sometimes luck is
Not
better
move
than
at all. Just a little too firm. That's one yellow.
And that's
Unfortunate.
What the, commentator is probably saying right now, too.
It was a tough shot with how close they were to begin with, and you kind of had to hit it at the perfect angle, but you just needed that yellow to go away, and just couldn't quite get there. We'll check in real quick on sheet 1.
Whoops. I hate when that happens.
Dixon up 6-2.
You're supposed to wait for me to put the broom down. I know.
Sheet 4. Dixon is in a very good position right now. There's a lot of reds out on top. Smaha has a lot in the house, but tough to score anything with red in the 4-foot and in the 8-foot. So he's trying to run this rock back. This is the final rock. And this is only the 6th end, but they might be running out of time here, which might not matter if red takes too much of a lead. We'll see if he can make this run back. But even if he does, hard to see yellow scoring more than 1 here. Sweeper's going hard at it. And it looks like it's over curling. Yeah, over curled a little bit. Just got to the inside of that yellow. And red will score 1. And they are shaking out there. So sheet 4, last people out there. Bergman's been able to just take 1 in the last 4. Or last 3 ends. He's been in tough positions every single time, but manages to get out of it. Peterson's very close to taking some big ends, but just couldn't quite get there. And now he's in a hole of down 4 in the last end. And very nice shot that will stick around. It's kind of been in a weird position, so looks like Bergman's going to try and draw down to it. If it's a heavy draw, comes down to it and knocks it out, that's also ideal, but Peterson has to score short of 4 here, so just shrinking the scoring zone and getting rid of any red rocks in the house is for the best. That looks pretty hot, so they are going for the take, but it's a lot of curl coming off that center line, and it should get there. Very nice shot. So down 4, Peterson going over his options, and I mean, the last 2 ends he had opportunity for 4 on each of them, so it's not completely out of it yet, but time is running out for him. Kind of a heavy draw there, and it looks like it's over curling, but it will stick around. Come on, stay there. Hey, it's in the house. You need rocks on the house to score, and the big ends happen when you leave some rocks out on the edge, just touching.
Yes, yes. Yes, line. Yes, line, all the way.
Bergman trying to repeat what he just threw.
Up, up, up.
Trying to get the right curl. It looks pretty good. And does remove the rock absolutely perfectly. So at this point, it looks like Peterson's just trying to leave a rock in the house on the right side, potentially freezing to one of them or getting as close as they can without Bergman being able to easily remove it.
Take it out, Gary.
Yep. Bergman calling for a takeout, but with those 2 yellows there, if it hangs wide or is narrow, you could jam onto one of those yellows in the back. And
let's take it anyway.
I understand you need to get rid of them, but it could be dangerous here if you
let
don't
it
hit it
curl.
perfectly.
Up. Yes. Hard. Hard, hard.
Looking good.
Hard, hard.
See if it gets the right angle, and it does enough and does get rid of the red.
Good shot.
So 5 rocks left for red. Or no, 4 rocks left for red. Need to score all of them. See if Pat can sit a rock in the rings. They need to get it there. Looks light. And come on. Oh, man, it just gets around the front guard there, but it needs to be touching the rings. And it is too light. So looks like they're just about out of rocks.
Let's put one right here. It's out here. Let it curl. Yes.
I mean, at this point, for Bergman,
just let it die.
I would have let it. I would have thrown it through. Keep everything as clean as you can. You don't want guards. You just heard Steve say it himself. You don't want guards. You don't want to give them something weird to work with and get behind. So Pat will get another shot at a draw here. Needs to get this in the rings. Because while you can kind of run a rock back and split the house or split some onto the house and do some weird things to try and get 4 in, but need a base, and that is crashing, so not enough rocks to play with, and Bergman will beat Peterson here. So that'll be the ending of the 11:30 draw. Got plenty of more curling for the rest of the weekend. Got a couple more draws today and 2 or 3 draws tomorrow. So
we tried to lose. I
keeping curling here all weekend long for the Auld Lang Syne, closing down the club in style with a big party here. And stay tuned for the latest streams. We'll have plenty more curling action coming at you.
Good game. Well, I think both of us can agree that I did not win that game.
You did great. Yeah. There's some. Hey, that draw you made in the 6th.
Yeah.
Down there, that was fantastic.
Yeah, but I did my fair share of trying not to win. So. It was interesting to say the least. What's your pleasure, my friend?
Right now, I'm not sure that I have any pleasure.
All right. So hemlock on the rocks? All right, buddy. You'll let me know. Greg, there's one out of place, just slightly. I'm kidding.
Game of precision.
There you go. I didn't have any.